Hey people, I should be live. Welcome everyone to a Thursday night live stream. It's 8:30, July 27th. Very hot and muggy. Feeling like in the 30s with the humidex. And the sun is setting soon, so at least that's going to take the heat off a bit. Hope everyone's having a good night. Hello Gertish, how you doing? And John Burke, welcome to the stream. Tom Bikes 416, Soldier of the One, good evening. Raja Patel, Harjot and Darren Ross, Wesley Torres, how you doing? Hey Marge, hello, hello. Picard, engage. Euro Bumblefoot, what's up? Marie Palmer, Brad Palmer, John Nicholson. Wing Zero, hello, hello. Chatty Cathy, Vivian Johnson, welcome, welcome. Jenna A, Matt D 1979, Kevin Hawthorne, JK, Whitby Dude, Maxim 1, Joe Smith, Matt Bross, hello, hello everyone. I'm here in the quad at Toronto Metropolitan University. Hey Brian, welcome. Schnurtchick, Lena Sandoval. It's a nice view here. So we're going to explore around downtown on this very hot and muggy night. And I will get very sweaty. That's the plan. Explore and perspire. Yeah, isn't this a great view? You can see the top of the CN Tower. Hey, the unknown commenter. Barbie is in Guelph right now. Guelph, aka Barbie Land. Hello Candle, how you doing? And David's Life. Yeah, I'm hot and sweaty just from sitting. I'm sitting right now on a bench. And yep, you don't even have to be moving to be hot and sweaty. So wait until I get moving. Boy, then the fun will begin. So I guess we should do that. I guess we should get moving. Hey Dave in Bangor, Maine, how you doing? Let's do it. I'm thinking I'm gonna walk south towards the lake. And then after that, who knows? Hey, Fifi Coniel, hello. Funny Dog, greetings. You gave in. So just walking through the quad. Got some cool views of the buildings all around. The LED lighting is just starting to become visible on the aura. Hey, I like to walk. How you doing? Hey, Boom Productions. Good evening. Hey, True Tech. Is that a quote? Sounds like a quote. The air just has a thick, kind of soupy feel to it, you know? Like you're kind of wading through the air like it's warm water or something. Yeah, I think he was just looking to see what I was doing.
For a minute, get into the rack. Well, I was at the rack, right?
Hey, Janet A, $5 right off the bat. Thank you very much. Get myself a cold drink. I'll definitely need many cold things as the stream progresses and afterwards. Thank you very much, Jenna, for the $5 super. Very, very much appreciated. I specifically waited until this time to do the stream just because sunset is very soon and I'd rather walk around after sunset than during the middle of the day. And my phone will be happier also, not being out in the extreme heat. So we'll head over to Victoria Street. We're on Gould Street now, in the TMU campus. So maybe I'll walk straight down Victoria Street. That's a street I don't often walk along in my streams. It's just one block over from Yonge. You can actually see Yonge Street up ahead here at the end of Gould Street. But we've all seen Yonge Street a million times, right? Doesn't mean I might not end up on Yonge Street later on. We'll see. We'll see what happens as we go. But not right now. Hey SG, hello. Yeah, this is Toronto Metropolitan University, though, SG. It's formerly Ryerson. Hey, Jefferson Rivas, hello. Hey, Peter Bradfield, how you doing? And there's no water in the pond while there's bits of almost dried up puddles, I guess, but usually at some point this gets filled up with water. Maybe not this year. This is the Devonian Pond, it's called. Yeah, I have done some early morning walks, Peter. It's also a good way to avoid the heat. Alright, so here's a look straight down Victoria. So we're just going to walk all the way down Victoria Street, I think. Hey, Pine Sol, good evening. Shelley Lemke, hello. I think there's something going on in Dundas Square, which is just around the corner up ahead. I hear loud music. And this area up ahead is a bit dodgy. So let's see if we can walk past here without getting yelled at. Although there's a police car here, that might help out actually. Maybe they'll be less likely to say something if the police are right here. Hey Mike Kirk, how you doing? Yeah, there's definitely something going on over here at Yonge and Dundas. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy, how you doing? I'll cross over here. Both are bad, David's life, right? I'd rather have neither. There's Young and Dundas right there. Just literally walking along the eastern edge of it here. It's too hot for me too. Toronto's doo-wop music guy. Got my AC cranked at full blast. All ready and waiting for me. Yeah, I heard Johnny had a run-in with a road rager during his e-bike live stream today. A four-wheeled dingus, I guess you could call that. Hey, Nancy Mattis. Hello, hello. No, I didn't bring any water. I never do. Then I have to carry it around. I figure if I really need some, I'll just stop in a store and get myself some, right? Yeah, no doubt, Gabby, no doubt. Heading down to, maybe we'll go all the way down to Queen's Quay and just check that out for a little while. On these hot summer nights, you just seem naturally drawn to the lake for some reason. Here's Shooter Street. Got Massey Hall right here. Naturally drawn to AC, so am I. But I guess if you're outside, the lake is the closest thing you're going to get to a nice cool breeze. Is that right, Tom Bikes? I'll have to remember that. Hey, Bill Chow, hello. Well, I haven't seen Oppenheimer, but if I had to recommend which movie you should go see, I'd probably say go see Oppenheimer instead of Barbie. Something tells me you might get more out of it. Whoa, there's some nice air conditioning coming out of here. Walking past St. Mike's Hospital. And that whole garage area there is air conditioned, and it's just blasting right out into the street, even though it's like wide open. Well, Megan would most definitely disagree. She hasn't seen Oppenheimer yet, though. But even so, she'd probably still recommend Barbie. Vivian, you are making me jealous. Alright, here's Queen Street. It's 3 hours long. Yeah, the Barbie movie was 2 hours long. I don't mind a 3-hour movie if I'm really into the story. I'm pretty good at just sitting still and being absorbed in a good story, actually. Richmond Street. Well, usually it's a bit cooler right by the Lake Peter on a hot summer day. Often the weather station on the Toronto Islands will have a cooler temperature than the more inland parts of the city, away from the lake. Hey, Billy T. All right. Continue going south. But let's look at this awesome building here, the Confederation Life Building. You gotta love it. Hello. Look at him waiting all nice and patient. What a good dog. Was that a bit of a Borat impression there, David's life? Hey, Hunter Stewart Hobbies. I remember that Joe Smith at the end of Family Ties and a few other shows. Yeah, I'm wearing one of my Batman t-shirts. No, I was just waiting for a person that was inside that store there. There's Adelaide. that noise over there? Sounds like clapping and chanting or something. Has my curiosity gotten the best of me? Can you hear that? It sounds like some sort of clapping, chanting sound. Yeah, this is a very tall street. Adelaide. Everything is tall. Well, I don't know what that sound is, but we'll continue south down Victoria. It's starting to get dark. This will be an official night walk, and then we can kick in the slow jazz music as I walk around. I need you now. We can pretend we're watching global TV at 4 in the morning in 1986. Strange smell in the air here. A little Chardonnay, yeah. I had quite the thing for her back in the 80s when she first came on the scene. I just thought she was really pretty. She talked about her smooth operator. I was like, I wouldn't mind if you smooth operated me, Chardonnay. Hey, Deegan Johnson, hello.
Cara, já fumei maconha, já usei cogumelo.
Scott Bridges or Briggs.
Foda. Trabalhar em restaurante é ser escravo. Não sei se os moleques falaram, mas eu tô...
At the end of Victoria Street. Now it becomes Scott Street. I would, Peter, if I knew how that song went. My Patsy Cline knowledge is extremely limited. Hey, Diggin Johnson, you're going to Toronto tomorrow morning. Hey, that's awesome. It's going to be another hot one tomorrow, so prepare. But I think it'll be a mostly nice day. There's the dog fountain over there. At Front Street, and there's a lovely sewage smell here. It really comes alive with the hot, humid weather. Let's see if I can get across here. Yeah, you never know when you're going to get hit with crap internet. It can happen anywhere, in any part of the city at any time. Hey, High Fiver, how you doing? Okay, yeah, we're well over 200 watching already. That is awesome. Thank you all for tuning in to my sweaty Thursday night walk around, and hit the like button. Let's see if we can get it up to 100 likes and beyond as we continue. Thanks for the update, Mike Kirk. Ah, nice breeze here. What is this? Just random tape and pylons for no apparent reason. Yeah, thank you, Fifi Coniel and Gabby and everyone else who might have just hit the like button. Maybe he's watching Lee. Alright. So I said I wasn't going to walk down Yonge Street before, but this is Yonge Street here, but we kind of have to if we want to get down to Queen's Quay. Hey Jay Smith, how you doing? Hey Estelle, yes, happy Thursday. For us at least. Gordon Freeman, how you doing? Thank you, Salazar. I definitely will. Already feels a little cooler. We're not even at the lake yet. I'm doing good, Estelle. Feeling a bit sweaty already, but that was to be expected. Get across here. There's no traffic coming. I'm going to go. Hello, God from Colombia. Evening, JP Atherton and Queen West. And Lines and Trails, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the 279 super chat, Lines and Trails. It's good to have you here again, fellow YouTuber. Is it buffering, Nancy? I didn't get a notification this time. I'm not surprised. Should I just go? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the Barbie movie was, you know, it was what it was. Megan loved it. I didn't love it, but I didn't detest it. Ryan Gosling was really funny, so I thought that his part in the movie made it worth watching, I guess. It's funny because the three main male characters in the Barbie movie are all played by Canadian actors. The two main Kens and Alan. Alan is the other male Barbie. They're all played by Canadian actors. Yeah, Ryan Gosling is Canadian. I think he was born in London, Ontario, and raised in Cornwall, Ontario, I think. Hey, Crikey73, hello, hello. And that's right, Estelle, and an Aussie plays Barbie. Yeah, there's like tons of Kens. It's like a whole army of Kens in the Barbie movie, and one Alan. These are the Kens we know, these are the Kens we know. Some of us are Kenneths, but most of us are Kens. I'm a Kenneth actually on my birth certificate. It says Kenneth, but I've mostly gone by Ken. I get the occasional Kenny from some family members and close friends. But Megan calls me Ken. Nice view looking straight up Young. Ken word. I haven't heard that one before. This is Queen's Quay. And the lake. It does feel a little cooler right here by the lake. There's just a nice breeze coming off the water. You've heard Kenner? I don't know if I'd like that. I've gotten Ken Man before. Hey, Ken Man. And my little sister Melissa used to call me Kenneber when we were kids. Hey, Lee Brunn, how you doing? Ken word, yeah. Yeah, me too, Estelle. There's something really cool about tall buildings all lit up at night. It totally does it for me. That's right, Bill Chow. And one Allen. Scott Briggs, you never saw that movie before? Wow, I remember when I first saw it. When it came out. It was actually a really good movie, from what I remember. Alright, we're making our way along Queen's Quay. I'm going to stick to the street though, because as soon as I venture off to the side along these close to the lake areas, my signal just dies. So I'm not going to do that again. Hey JD, how you doing? Whew. The heat is on. Is that Glenn Fry who did that song? The heat is on. Na, 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 na. Oh yeah, for sure, Whitby dude. I think that's why she was so excited to see the movie. One of those little fans that you put on your head and it blows onto your face. Yeah, that would be kind of handy. I've never actually seen anyone out in public using one of those though. Hey, Robert Saberwall, how you doing? Welcome. Is that right, Matt Bross? I never even heard about it. I think the news yesterday was mostly all focusing on Sinead O'Connor. R.I.P. Sinead O'Connor. She was an amazing performer. I was a fan of hers. I have a few cassettes from her heyday. The Lion and the Cobra. I do not want what I haven't got, I think. And I'm Your Girl, is that the other one I have? I have 3 anyway. Yeah, I still have some of my old cassettes from back in the day. I have a couple of those cassette cases full of cassettes. So far, Olivia Chow hasn't really had much chance to do too much, but we'll see how it goes. And Andrew Nielsen, $10. Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. That's an awesome song. What was that, like Rocky 3 or Rocky 4? It was one of those, right? It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. I remember I tried to get in to see Rocky 4 in the theater, and they wouldn't let me in because they didn't believe how old I was, because I looked young for my age. And you had to be 14 to see the movie, and I was 14 or something, but they didn't believe me and they wouldn't let me in. I was so pissed. I didn't have ID with me or anything, you know. I was just like a 14-year-old kid. Hey, Skywalking, how you doing? Eye of the Continuum, yeah. Hey, John Nicholson, yeah, that's a good song. I heard about that Skywalking, and I would totally be into that if I drank coffee. Unfortunately, I don't drink coffee, so maybe they'll give me something else instead of a coffee, right? If I tell them, it's like, hey, I don't drink coffee, but can I have a, you know, a smoothie or something instead? Although a smoothie probably costs more than a coffee, but well, I guess decaf would be all right. Hot chocolate. All these things would be good if it was winter time. I don't know if I'd want anything hot like that now.
I feel that way. Like if all of
They should extend the special Ken offerings until the winter. Then maybe I'll take them up on it. I was saying to Megan, it's been a long time since my name became a popular meme of sorts. The last time was when South Park first came out, and everyone would constantly say, "Oh my God, you killed Kenny." So that was like 1997. That's all I heard for like a year after that show first started. And now finally, after all this time, Ken has come back to the forefront.
like technically, if it was getting prorated, it was getting increased and prorated. It would be like what I would get, every year.
Yeah, it was bad when South Park first came out. I mean, it was funny. It didn't bother me or anything, but people just wouldn't stop doing that. I speak more clearly, yeah. Scott Ehrman, it is extremely hot and humid and sticky in Toronto right now. The 3 H's of summer are in full effect: hot, hazy, and humid. Hey, Kathleen Das, hello. Yeah, very nice nighttime vibes, T-Dot. Lots of people down at the waterfront. Do I hear French speakers? I haven't really noticed any so far. You do hear the odd French speaker here and there when you're walking around. They could just as easily be from France as from Quebec, though. I can't really discern the accent. Some people would be able to, but I can't. It all just sounds like French to me. Hey, TC Lifestyle. Hey, watching from Barbados. Welcome. Yeah, lots of tourists in town, that's for sure. After a few years of no tourism, or next to none, the floodgates have sort of opened, I think. And tourism is in full swing. Some people who live in Toronto wouldn't consider this to be a city that tourists would find anything fun to do, but I disagree. I think Toronto has a lot to offer, and a lot of tourists come here from all over the world, so who's to tell them that they came to the wrong place? They obviously came here because they wanted to. Nancy Mattis, $5. Do Beaker an animal of the Muppet Show? Beaker, is he the one that goes like me 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 me? I can't even do it. I can do Kermit, and I can do the chef, right? The Swedish chef. I can do those. Bertie Bertie Burr, used to be Bertie Bertie Burr. And hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. So I can do that. I don't know if I can do Beaker. An animal is just like wah, wah. I can't even do animal.
I don't think people like
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, I'm stopping now. I'm gonna scare off all my viewers. Thank you very much, though, Nancy, for the $5. If I could name a street after me, which one would it be? Maybe Church Street. Let's rename Church Street. Yeah, let's do that. Let's rename Church Street. Smitty, I did see that. I thought that was a really good movie. Let's go see if the salmon fountain is turned on or cleaned up. There's a big fountain beside the CN Tower over here that was one of my favorite fountains, but it hasn't been turned on for the last several years. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago was the last time I saw it turned on, and it's been dry since then. And then somebody vandalized it with all sorts of graffiti recently. And the city said they were going to clean it up and remove the graffiti. Let's see if they actually did it. Let's see if they turned the thing on even. I highly doubt it. Hey, Fernando Vega, how you doing? It is so hot. Did I mention that? Did I mention it was hot? I'm not sure if I mentioned that. Hey, sure thing, Fernando. Or is it Fernando? Yeah, this is the Sky Dome over here, all lit up. Sky Dome does look awesome, doesn't it? Geez, the tower just looks awesome no matter where you are looking up. Jorge Saint Jorge, how you doing? Toronto looking amazing, I agree. Let's see if this fountain is cleaned up. Crossing Bremner Boulevard. Well, I don't hear any water, so it's not turned on. Let's see if they at least removed all the graffiti. It was completely covered with graffiti a couple of weeks ago. It's very dark, but it looks like they did remove the graffiti. I can't really see it anyway. This is called the Salmon Run Fountain. You can see in the middle, those are fish, those are salmon that are swimming upstream. And there's like a waterfall on the other end that all the salmon are swimming up into, just as real salmon do. They swim upstream. So it's nice they cleaned off the graffiti at least. Now turn the thing on. Is that too much to ask for? I hope you can come back soon, Jorge. They swim upstream to the dog fountain. So this is the pavilion with the CN Tower and the aquarium. Aquarium there, tower here. Lots of tourists. Am I at all lightheaded? No. I'm sweaty, but I'm not lightheaded. Lots of muzak all around here though. Gotta keep the tourists entertained, I guess. With lots of piped in music. So there we go, CN Tower. This is where you enter the tower. I did a video and a live stream going up in the tower last year. That was pretty fun. It was very crowded when I went up though. Those tourists love music. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh man, the elevator is super fast. It only takes about less than a minute, I think, to get up to the observation level. And it was about 50 bucks though to go up to the observation level. So you are going to pay. I don't know if there's a backing track here I should worry about. I never think about that until later. It's like, oh yeah, he's not just playing, he's using a backing track. I should do the edge walk, yeah. I wish, John O'Meara. We're coming back down to Front Street here. And we're an hour in, just over an hour, and almost at 300 concurrent viewers. We'll probably go for at least another hour. There's John Street. I'll just head over to Spadina. Spadina. Tomato. Fernando, yeah, around where we just were, there's definitely mostly tourists there. But downtown Toronto on a nice summer night is usually busy on most any night, really. Even like a Monday or Tuesday night, there will still be lots of people out and about. This is one of those cities where people like to walk, at least in the old part of the city anyway. Old Toronto. Very heavy with pedestrian activity. Lots of people walk and cycle. Lots of scooters and e-bikes. Lots of delivery people on scooters and e-bikes. See, I knew if I stuck to this side of the street, I would be able to avoid the music on that side. Haha. See? I'm learning where all the Muzak is. Jorge, yeah, further north of Spadina is where Chinatown is. This end down here, though, is called the Fashion District. Once you go north of Queen, that's when you start coming into the Chinatown section. So now we're heading west down Front Street. Blue Jays Way. Yeah, very true, Bill, very true.
We almost had a break, man. I already did cardio today, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I heard Pink was scootering around Kensington Market, yeah. Did she have a show in Toronto maybe, and she was just enjoying herself while she was here? Something tells me they're from out of town. We're all excited to be walking around in a group in downtown in a way that locals would not be. You can just sort of tell. She was hosting something. Okay. A merce? Is that a man purse? A merce? Not to be confused with the man's ear, or is it the bro? Hey, Joe Smith, I certainly am wearing my Chucks. You got it. There we go. All right, thanks, John O'Meara. All right, here's Spadina. This is the Well. Maybe a new partially open-air shopping mall. It's not open yet, but it's coming along. George's dad wore the man's ear. What did Kramer say? He has some real hooters. Yep. Okay, cool guy. Just waiting to cross Spadina. I always kind of take a peek over here whenever I pass by, just to see if anything has changed. And looks the same as last time. Eventually you'll be able to walk all through here. It'll be a shopping mall with outdoor escalators and open to the air shopping concourses, but with a nice glass roof overhead to keep the elements off you. Hey, John G. Sirowick, how you doing?
Hey, actually, Chrissy called me and made us get together.
Devowney, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a hot one. This looks like it's all pretty done now, all this new landscaping. It looks nice. It's all part of the well development as well. It's part of the well development as well. It's awkward. Hey, thank you, Estelle. Yes, hit the like button if you're enjoying. And you can hit the subscribe button too. If you hit the like button, you might as well. Can't do one without the other. Yeah, they look great, Joe. Nice interlocking brick. Thanks, Joe Smith. So this is King Street just up ahead here. I'm thinking maybe I'll go up to Adelaide. I hear loud music down King Street, so I'm not going to go that way. You can't do one without the other. Well, actually the music is coming from that direction. It's just echoing all down the street. Wow. What is going on over there? That's the nightlife area along King Street. I did a video walking through there recently. It was pretty busy. Hey, awesome, Fernando. Well, we're going to get hit with more music here. Well, okay, it ended. Perfect timing. It's live music, though. Not sure who it is, but they seem to have a pretty appreciative crowd, whoever they are. Louise, oh yeah, those bike share bikes are used a lot. You see them all over the place. And they're expanding the network further and further out, so they cover a good chunk of the city now. Uh-oh, somebody got nailed. Uh-oh. That's what you get for breaking traffic laws. Right, we are going to walk down Adelaide just for a little bit. I didn't see exactly what happened, but I guess they made a turn when they weren't supposed to make a turn. And I think they're heading to King West to take in some of the nightlife. Hey, Sammy Woo. Well, that's right, they moved the bike lane over to this side of the street. It used to be on the other side. And they put those barriers back down so it looks proper now. Hey, have a good night, Gabby. Thank you for watching. This part of the street looks really good now. It's finally all complete by the looks of it anyway. Finally, it is complete.
Oh, yeah. She seemed like she was going to be shit, and then all of a sudden she was like, I don't like it.
Hey, Clark Kent, good morning. You're on Superman time. See a tower peeking between buildings. And Matt D is saying good night. Well, good night, Matt. I'm on Adelaide Street, Estelle. That's right, Adelaide, just like the Australian city. Although I'm pretty sure the street was called Adelaide Street before Adelaide, Australia was even a thing. I might be wrong, but I don't think it's named after Adelaide, Australia. I think it's named after whatever Adelaide, Australia was named after, maybe. So I'm going to head up Peter Street. Maybe I'll head up to Queen. Hey, Lenny Aberdeen, hello.
Guess that's why.
Tall buildings, okay. Location. Starling 2222, yeah, hopefully that was just a momentary instance. Hey, Romacek, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Alright, we're heading up to Queen Street West. We'll check out some of the action on one of the busiest streets in the city. This is Richmond Street. Oh, it is so hot. That's true, Clark. That whole goth scene is just a shadow of its former self. But it's still kicking, it's not dead. It's just a lot smaller than it used to be. Hey, Nick Donaldson, hey, welcome. Watching from the Peg.
At least there's like a base. Yeah.
What do you call it when the side of your... Is your...
Did I have a goth phase? Not really, no. I did hang out with some friends who were, though.
I mean, it wouldn't be ideal.
So I went to a bunch of goth parties and some goth bars and things like that to hang out with them, but I never really adopted the whole goth way of life myself. We're walking along Queen Street West. Hey, Roma check. $10. Thank you so much for the generous support. Get some ice cream sandwiches to cool down. Swing by a 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee. Yeah, either one of those sounds pretty awesome. Roma check, thank you so much for your awesome support. On this hot and sticky night.
It's like just this thing.
I can feel the soles of my shoes sticking to the sidewalks as I walk along. It's like they peel off of the sidewalk every time I take a step. That's how grimy and sticky everything is on on the street. That's right, Lenny. Hey, well, thanks Estelle for looking that up. It's Queen and John.
They don't give money for a guy who cleans the street, but they do for some bum on his ass.
Right down there is where the Scotiabank Theater is. That's where Ken and Barbie went to see the movie the other night. And we're almost late. Yeah, I don't know what that guy was ranting about. He was ranting about something or other. Maybe for Halloween I'll do a Batman costume stream. I'd want to get a really good Batman costume though, not one of those cheap ass ones that looks like it's from the dollar store. A few years ago on Halloween I did do a video where I was walking around recording well in costume though. It was cold. It was a very cold day when I did it. And I was wearing a very thin costume that didn't provide much protection against the elements. I think that was 2020, Halloween of 2020. That video is up on my channel, and you do get a look at my costume in the video. You asked last Halloween? Yeah, I just decided to do nothing last Halloween. Yeah, look it up, Pete. I'm wearing a morph suit. So, you know, those are just those extremely skin tight suits that are all just one color. So I'm wearing a black morph suit, just walking around. It was almost like walking around with nothing on.
Yeah, they're like taking
Every once in a blue moon I get into the Halloween spirit, but not too much these days or in recent years. Here's the Rex. We can catch some live music here, jazz and blues. Hey, that's awesome, Harjot. Hope you celebrate afterwards. We're making our way along Queen Street West. We're heading east. Oh boy, I'd hate to have to stand over top of this for any amount of time. Imagine how completely drenched you would get in a matter of seconds. Yeah, my phone is holding up fine. As long as there's no direct sunlight, it doesn't overheat. So nighttime hot and muggy streams are just fine. My go-to costume, though, for a bunch of Halloweens as an adult, when I did dress up, was a nerd. I had this stuff that I could use to transform me into a nerd. Well, not that it took much work, really, to do that. But I just added a few strategic items here and there that nerded me up, and I did that like a bunch of years, actually. A nice old school nerd, like from Revenge of the Nerds, that kind of nerd, you know? The pocket protector and the tape on the glasses, and I had a fanny pack with a Isaac Asimov science fiction novel stuck inside, and I had a calculator. All the usual things you would expect a hardcore nerd to have. I'm going to plug in my power bank here. Alright, we are plugged in. Hey, Ida's in the house. Hey, how you doing, Ida? I'm gonna grow my hair out, maybe. Maybe Scott. Well, most likely, I always do at some point. Get a slide rule. Actually, I have a slide rule. I didn't have one then, but I have one now. So if I ever want to bring the nerd back, I will definitely incorporate that into the costume. Whew. I guess I have to walk up here. Chemistry set. Ida, it's so hot right now. Hey, Jonathan Colley. Hey, well, glad you had a good time visiting. And the path, yeah, that's a good place to get out of the heat. It's nice air-conditioned underground corridors. Nancy, it's pretty hot. My phone is pretty hot to the touch. Whoops. Yeah, like it's quite hot when I touch it. The power bank doesn't feel hot, but the phone definitely does. Is that a the chopper. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Hey, Shavabalan. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, there's a rat. I see a rat walking right towards me. Oh, there's two rats. You see these rats here? They're pretty big. Two good-sized rats. The rat jumped from the ground up on top of this ledge here. It jumped right up there, just like in one go, like it was nothing to it. Maybe we'll see them run back across now that I'm past their crossing zone here. Yeah, this area has tons of rats, strangely enough, all around Nathan Phillips Square. They're just running all over the place around here. I think I can hear rats. I hear squeaking. There, I hear some more. Rats are definitely making noises around here. Awesome view of the financial district here. It's 10:15 according to the clock at Old City Hall. Just walking around the west side of City Hall. There's Winston Churchill up ahead. How you doing? Have you ever pet a rat? I've pet someone's pet rat. I've never pet like a wild rat. But yeah, I've pet a rat. A white rat that my friend had. It was pretty big. Do rats get along with the raccoons? They probably avoid each other. Yeah, that suit looked a bit oppressive for me, Romachek. Here's the new courthouse building. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty big lobby space with some big escalators in there. I think this is going to replace some courtrooms in the old City Hall building. I've seen raccoons on several occasions. Not while I was streaming, though. Maybe once, if I'm trying to think back. There's the double tree. I think they will be municipal courts, I think. Hey, all right, later, Estelle. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hope to see you in the next one. Crossing Dundas. We have a nice shot of the spinning records at Yonge and Dundas, the old Sam the Record Man spinning records. This is Sam the Record Man. Here's the old bus terminal, or part of it anyway. All forlorn and abandoned now. I'm going to re-plug in my power bank because it doesn't seem to be working. See if that makes any difference. Oh yeah, of course I remember Gertish. I used to go in there all the time. It only closed, I guess, around, I don't know, like what, seven years ago? I'm trying to think when it closed. It didn't close all that long ago, really. Held on for quite a long time. I used to go there mainly to buy DVDs. They had a pretty big DVD section up on the upper level. turned it into a Build-A-Bear. Ours got turned into a weed store, a big weed store. Yeah, that's awesome, Shavabalan, yeah. That'll be a game changer for Montreal. On Bay Street. Yeah, I remember when this was a sketchy hotel. Actually, the sign is still here. 650 Hotel. Now it's nothing. We haven't had any tornadoes in the city, Nancy, but there have been some tornado watches and warnings around the city. Just the other day, actually, there was one. Yeah, it's been a dingus-free stream. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it there. No, I haven't high-fived her.
That's what I'm saying.
I've only walked around the Scarborough City Center area and through the Scarborough Town Center. This store is closed. This Starbucks went bye-bye. I wonder why. It's very muggy downtown. Andy Wood. I'm literally melting. I'm melting into a puddle of goo with every step. My battery is still dropping. This power bank is not doing anything. Either the cord is not working or must be the cord. I haven't had my root beer float yet, no. Maybe I could get some ice cream sandwiches and break them up into pieces and put them in a big mug and then pour some root beer on top. I bet you that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I think I'm okay, Vivian. I don't feel like I'm suffering any ill effects or anything, just other than being sweaty and gradually turning into a liquefied form. That actually doesn't sound half bad. I know, right? I just thought of this. Now I kind of feel like I want to try it. An ice cream sandwich float. That's true, Vivian. Andy, the Barbie movie was not my cup of tea, let's just put it that way, but Megan loved it. She was overjoyed and ecstatic. It was like a life-changing moment for her. For me, it was an eye-rolling moment mostly, with some laughs here and there. Mostly because of Ryan Gosling, because he was the funniest part of the movie by far. In my opinion, Ken was the star of the Barbie movie. I think that song maybe appeared once in the movie. I'm not sure exactly. I seem to remember hearing it, unless it was just in my head. I try, Andy, I try. Crossing Bay Street. Oh, that sounds delightful, True Tech. Well, sort of, Bill Chow. Yeah, that would probably how I eventually saw it. If I didn't go see it with Megan, I probably would have just waited till it came on the movie channel or something, or one of the streaming services that I subscribe to. Walking down Grenville Street. That's not good, Clark. It's probably all mushy now. I hate when the pasta gets all mushy. We're heading towards Yonge Street. There's the Robo Coffee. And we made it to Yonge Street after all. I spent most of the stream sort of avoiding Yonge Street, but it cannot be avoided forever. Well, it can be, but at some point it's like, yeah, okay, a little bit of the Yonge Street won't hurt. Okie dokie, guy. So we're heading south, just crossing Carlton. At 14% battery. Boy, this power bank has done SFA to keep my phone alive tonight. Thanks for nothing, power bank. Hey, we hit 200 likes. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And maybe hit the subscribe also. I just recently passed 15,800 subscribers just earlier today. So I'm getting ever closer to 16,000. Shouldn't take all that long at this rate to get to 16K. So by all means, hit the subscribe button and I'll get there even faster with your help. Got burritos and music. I like music with my burritos. Hey, that's awesome, Joe Smith. That's a nice round number. About to cross Gerrard Street. Yes, thank you very much, Vivian. You should definitely listen to Vivian. She knows what's up. Have a good night, Shavabalan. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm gonna walk on the outside of this stupid thing again. I always do this. Two away from 100 subs. So close, David's Life, so close. Let's see if someone can help him out and get him to 100. That would be pretty sweet. I have a screenshot from when my channel hit 100 subs. It's nice to look back on that now and go, yep, I remember how excited I was when I finally hit 100 subs. So whenever I hit a new milestone, I take a screenshot, so I'll have that to look back on someday in the future. Where is this music coming from? I might have to mute the audio here. See how big that speaker was inside there? It was blasting music at maximum level into the sidewalk. School of Performance. The Muzak zone up ahead here again. So what I think I will do is I will duck over this way. This is taking us sort of back to where we began. Thank you, Anthony Armada. I've powered through all right. I'll definitely need to take a long, cool shower when I get home, but that's nothing new. And maybe have a few refreshing beverages to get myself back to a comfortable body temperature. Maybe I'll try that ice cream sandwich float I was talking about. That should do the trick. So now we're back kind of where we started. We started right inside here at the quad here at TMU. And then I walked down Victoria Street. So this might be a good place to wrap it up since my battery is at 11% and dropping. So thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this very hot and muggy Thursday night walkabout around downtown Toronto. It was a sweaty one for sure, but we made it through. Hope you all enjoyed. I enjoyed talking to you all. I didn't enjoy sweating, but I do it for the YouTube. Even this crappy, dirty water here looks tempting right now, but I will hold off. I'll wait till I get home. So thank you for all being awesome in the chat. Thank you to the mods for being awesome, of course, at modding, and thank you to all those who supported the channel with a super chat or a super sticker. Very, very much appreciated. And I just stepped into the dry pond here. And I'll be doing another stream in a few days. Hope you all can catch that. And of course, tomorrow evening, as per usual, I will premiere a video on my channel. Hope you can make that as well. That would be awesome. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and all that awesome YouTube stuff that gets said every time, but it does help a lot, obviously. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good night. And it's time to go home and cool off. All right, everyone. I will continue.